Are you passionate about making a real difference in your local school and community? Are you keen to put something back into your local school and community but don't know how or where to start? Do we care about the future of our children, our nation? Then join Optimus Education Foundation if the answer to those questions is yes. Optimus Education Foundation is a charitable organization dedicated to improving the quality of education and training for all young people and their communities to fight extreme poverty in Africa by and large and Cameroon in particular. Opef's mission is to develop social capacity and empower local schools and communities in which we live and work through
We have recently it's only the PTA that brought in water and electricity.
100 years from now, it will not matter what kind of car I drove, what kind of house I lived in. It will not matter how much money is in my bank account, nor what my clothes are like. What will matter is that the world may be a better place because I was important in the life of a child and the community.
How are we going
said
to do that?
Forrest Whitcraft.
And we try and find ways, of making this happen. So are you passionate about making a real difference in your local community? Are you keen to start how to do it? This is your chance to make a real difference. And I'm going to kick off with a few thoughts. The first one, we come to this world with nothing, and we're going to leave with nothing. Make no mistake. Doing the same thing the same way and expecting a different result is absolutely impossible. That is what I call progress is not possible. No one can do everything, but everyone can do something. Acknowledge. Until and unless we can tackle the socio-economic difficulties you and I face, the parents, the teachers, the students, the government, the churches, until we can do that, there is no way we will be able to provide the education our children need to be able to get them out of poverty. The reality is, only 13% of Cameroonians can afford to pay fees in Sacred Heart, PSS Mountain, BHS. If you have no money, you can't go to those schools. Therefore, education, in my view, is for only favors the rich and not the poor. You can't. 85% of Cameroonians, of our children, have the choice to then go to government secondary schools, and that is 50% of those children going to government secondary schools. And the other 25% of Goya. Am I right? Yes. And that is education. Because it is absolutely crucial in the fight against poverty. It is central to development. It is to substitute my judgment for yours. You have got to make the decisions. You are in the field, you know what you're going through. The reason I am here is because I have been there. I understand the frustrations, I understand the difficulties you have been through, but I think together we can do something so our children can sit in a classroom with doors, with chairs, with benches, use proper toilets. Fight that misery. I leave you with those thoughts. Come back and tell me your favorite. So what is it we're trying to achieve today? We have no answers. We haven't got all the answers, Government hasn't got all the answers, you haven't got all the answers, but together we can do something. So the first objective is to explore and identify with you. I call the key educational stakeholders and non-stakeholders. I simply mean parents, teachers, students, businesses, organizations, the church. What is the church's role in the fight against poverty? What is the government's role in the fight against? What is your role? What are you doing? Can you do something? Of course you can. Secondly, we want to generate and develop practical strategies, find sustainable ways and means of systematically tackling our educational problems that are an impediment to, one, raising educational standards, secondly, winning the fight against poverty, and giving every child, every adult, every community the opportunity to achieve their true potential. Everyone sitting in here is good at something. We have a wealth of talent, of experience, of skills, I can see here, but what we have failed to do in this country is pull all those together for the good of the community. And when I start talking, there's no stopping me, but I'll stop now. And the last one. So at the end, we should all be thinking about developing a coherent local and national strategy to tackle practical problems schools and communities face. And I am going to focus on information communication technology because that is the key to change. I think I've said quite a few, and I'll thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for the eloquent presentation of our workshop objectives, which are clear now. I'll be asking